Sorry, I don't know what happened.
What?
Awesome.
Good start, boys.
All right.
Great start.
Hey, that's 2 Mondays shows in a row with technical difficulties, everyone. If you're keeping score at home. But either way, it is time for the Shoot Your Shot Scorecast. It's your favorite pick'em show, you know that. And it's brought to you by PointsBet, our favorite sponsor. It's America's fastest growing online bookmaker. It's a full traditional sports book that offers customers more markets and rewards than anyone else. You must be 21 and older. At the moment, it's only available in Illinois, New Jersey, and Iowa. Now, to sign up, go and download the PointsBet app from the iOS App Store, Google Play Store, or go to their website, www.pointsbet.com. And when you sign up, enter our promo code, which is scrolling below us, FRUSTRATE, FRUSTRATE, and PointsBet will match you up to $250 on your very first deposit. It's a tiered deposit bonus, so deposit 50, you bet with 150, 150, 300, 250, 500. If you know math, which I don't, but if you do, you can keep tracking that. This is void where prohibited. As I said, must be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Crisis counseling and referral services. Quick note before we jump in. I just want to say a shout out to PointsBet because there are something I've been noticing lately for any of you that already do play or are looking to play. They've been having a lot of like fun things that they've just been posting up on the daily. So tonight they had one about it was 250 were the odds, and it was James Harden scoring 30 points or more. And so I put money down on that one, and he scored, at last time I checked, 32 points. So they are doing a lot of these fun little one-off
Player
props promos. Okay. But anyway, those are very fun. So if you're looking for something other than just games, if you're looking for player props too, check those out. I'm going to ignore Matt Patricia. Don't even recognize him.
You're irrelevant right now. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yep. I've already forgotten who he is.
The Bears are looking for a defensive coordinator, but we should go ahead and get discussing. So tonight, there's still a lot of picks that are pending to see what'll come up tomorrow because of games that are happening right now. But we can at least recap this last week and talk about any picks we know we are going to pick. So, who wants to start?
Not me.
I did amazing. I forgot what my score was, but I know I was 7-2 in NFL, and I was 13-7 maybe. Does it sound right? For everything else.
Hold on.
We're holding. But I did really well at NFL. So
5, 11, 15, and 1, 2, 3.
We should have totals updated on this sheet. Here, wait, let me see.
I think you did 15 and 6 left.
15-6. That's amazing. So
something like that.
No, I can give. You're talking non-NFL or
not NFL? Not NFL. Yeah, not NFL.
Well, your total as of today is 27-10. I'd have to look back and see. I think it was something like that.
That's really good.
So these are the totals.
Really fucking good.
I'm pretty proud of mine, to be honest. 24-13.
Yeah, you're both doing well. 27-10, 24-13. Mine is 18-18, right at 500. It's pending the Pistons game tonight.
And hopefully you don't get your bet right.
I need to stay at least above 500. So yeah.
Did the game end for the Pistons?
No, it wasn't. I just checked it, and they're about to go to the fourth quarter. So
I was debating on betting that, by the way.
Over, I think. Yeah, I think the number was Pistons plus 5.5, but I went the over, which I'd have to go back and check. Let me see. Actually, I have it right here. So I bet. Oh no, I did bet Detroit. I bet Detroit plus 5.5.
Nice. What's the score now?
Let me see. Right now, the score is 92-98.
Yep.
Pistons are down 5
It's going to be close. Yeah.
So it's going to be close. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on that as we go. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good
Yeah, no, I've honestly been impressed with myself with basketball and NHL. Like 24-13, if it's a better record than what I thought, how I thought I was doing, to be honest. And like, I don't know, to pull back the curtain a little bit for people who are watching this. I know you're looking at me as an expert, but I'm honestly still somewhat new to betting, and so getting my picks this right on basketball fills me with maybe more confidence than it should.
And basketball's tough, at least for me. Like just because I don't know the sport as well when it comes to like the league and all the other teams and trends, especially if you're mixing college and pro and then now NFL. That's just like that's a good well-rounded record at this point.
I was actually going to ask, did any of you pick any interesting NHL games last week?
I think we
not
all.
Yet. I'm still new to me, so not yet for me. I'm waiting.
It's weird because it's like every line is like 1.5, and every over/under is like either 5.5, 6, or 6.5, and so there's not very much variety. So it's not super interesting yet.
Yep. So I bet both Red Wings games. I bet the under 6.5 in the season opener and got that easily. So I was feeling good, but actually Carolina won that 3-0. So I bet the Hurricanes -1.5 the next game and the Red Wings win. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take a break from hockey for a little while.
I didn't realize the Red Wings won. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yep. It's just so early in the season and the hockey lines are so weird anyway. Like, honestly, if I'm going to bet those, I'm probably going to bet mostly over-unders. Because betting against the spread in hockey with like empty net goals mixed in is just going to be brutal. Many bad.
I love money line, so I like puck line. So when I bet hockey, I like look for like the home team and like puck line to see like if like the home team is like the underdog. That's my little like secret sauce thing. So like if the home team like usually gets like the edge,
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting too, because like for NFL, I like betting home underdogs a lot, but this year's kind of weird with no fans. So with hockey, like the question is, how much does home advantage change, if at all, for hockey? Like, is that advantage because of fans, or maybe for hockey it's more so the travel? Like, it kind of seems sport to sport, like how the home advantage changes without fans. So it's just so early in the year. I don't really have a read for NHL yet.
Here's been my basic strategy with it. I can't really speak to picking against the spread, but in terms of overs and unders, basically I just evaluate the teams based on how they were last year in the NHL bubble. And like, so if I have any teams, like I'm trying to remember,
Knights are pretty good. Tampa is really good. Like there's a list of teams are pretty.
Well, even like the Hurricanes are pretty good.
Hurricanes are good.
And that's why I bet on the Hurricanes, because I'm like, okay, they won 3-0 in the opener. They were good last year. The Red Wings are obviously not a good team, and then I lost. So
this one really surprised me. I bet the over 5.5 on Bruins at Devils. I was like, okay, the Bruins were really good last year. The Devils are like, they're decent.
The Bruins scored, I think, like 6 goals in their opener, didn't they?
I have no idea, but they didn't hit the over.
Yeah, it's just so weird.
It is really weird. Me picking Bulls games continued to go well until the Bulls Thunder game. I picked the under, and of course they went to overtime.
Yep, that'll get you.
Yeah, they'll get you for sure.
You have done well on betting those, though. Like, that's what my kind of
plan was. Last game, the Dallas Mavericks game, they won.
I don't think I think I filled up my board already. But the other team, and this may not come as a surprise, but the other team that's been really easy to bet for is Gonzaga.
They're a fucking wagon.
Are you betting on them or overs and unders? Or
I've done both. This week I did both.
Because it seems like they always score in the 90s.
Yeah, so I bet the over for Gonzaga Pepperdine, and is it Pepperdine or Pepperdine?
Who cares?
Pepperdine.
Gonzaga Pepperdine, I bet the over, hit that. Gonzaga St. Mary's, Gonzaga favored by 15, hit that. Like, Gonzaga's pretty easy to bet on.
They play such a cakewalk schedule this year. I don't even know what conference they're in. The American Conference, I think. But like whatever conference they play in, they have like no competition. So there's a really good chance they're going to go undefeated this year. And they're probably a good moneymaker.
Oh, okay. This is funny. I forgot to share this with you guys. So was that Saturday when Michigan played Minnesota?
116.
Yeah, the one I lost.
Yeah.
So if it's not, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I woke up like later that day or something, and I didn't pay attention to my picks. And I come on here and I see Richie having picked Michigan by 5.5 over Minnesota, and I was like, "Crap!" I was like, "How can I miss a Michigan game?" Because we've been talking about how great they've been.
I fucking lost it. That was my last one parlay. I was so pissed. I would have hit like a lot of money. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of parlays, this is unrelated to our direct scorecast, but I hit my first ever parlay, which was fun.
Your high five. They're awesome.
Thank you. It's not honestly super impressive, but I did Kansas City Chiefs money line, Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line, which they're the underdogs. That one's a little more impressive.
That was impressive.
And then I picked. So I did bet Bulls Mavs because I did Bulls against the spread, and they were +8 and they won the game. So
a multi-sport parlay.
That's right.
Yeah,
you should do like one pick from each sport across a parlay.
I like that. Those are cool. Those are very fun. Those are super fun. I love that.
We should have one. We should have one scorecast episode where we do discuss cricket because there's cricket on PointsBet.
Oh yeah, I know nothing about it.
How do they even score it?
I have no idea.
8 wickets to 3. You know, is it run? It's not runs. Yeah,
right,
wickets, right?
Right now,
it's like baseball, right? I feel like it's like baseball almost.
It's like baseball, but
like baseball. Yeah,
you can right now bet for tomorrow's game, Bangladesh versus the West Indies.
There we go.
Locked.
West Indies, baby. We're locking the West Indies.
Oh, you are. They're the underdog.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
All right, I got it in for you, Richie. At the rate you're going, you'd probably get it too.
I know, right? It's so fucked up.
No, PointsBet has everything. They have darts. I love that.
Just what I needed when there was no sports. I needed all those, like when there was no sports. Like I would have bet darts.
Or when they had cornhole, that was on ESPN.
I was playing Korean baseball at one point. It was really bad.
Yeah, those were the dark ages. I remember
those
that.
Dark ages. Yeah, that was really bad.
Well, I know we're doing a shorter show tonight just because we're kind of recapping stuff, but I know I have my picks all set up for tomorrow. If you are somebody who likes to plan ahead on PointsBet, if you go to all comps, this is at least on the iPhone app, and you scroll to the bottom of all comps for whatever sport you pick. For basketball, many times you can find some lines for the next day. You can't they won't have all the games, but like tonight when I looked, they had 2 games listed and they had probably 7 college games listed or so. So this is what I've got. For tomorrow, I've got Pelicans at Jazz. I'm taking the over 217.5 points. Miami, thank you. Miami, Florida at Syracuse. I'm taking Syracuse by 6.
Hate that one. No, I don't know anything about that.
All I know is that Melo went to Syracuse.
It's true.
That's all you know about
Super relevant.
Mississippi at Mississippi State. Over 132. Maryland at Michigan. Michigan 10.5. That's my lock because Michigan. Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Ball State. It's a scary one, honestly. Now they lost last game, so I'm kind of scared now. I can't pay my mortgage now. I'm very scared.
Bet Maryland, then. I dare you.
Here's my thing with Michigan. My thing with Michigan is that because they lost the last game, it actually gives me so much more confidence.
Revenge game.
Steamroll Maryland this game.
Because
Maryland's pretty good though. Maryland's pretty fucking good. So
that does scare me. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking Maryland, Michigan too. I've got 4 picks down. I'm locking Michigan 10.5 too. I was really hoping, we talked before we went on the air, that this would be like a 4 or 5 because Maryland is a good team, and because I was hoping there'd be more overreaction to Michigan losing. But this is a spot where Juwan Howard's a really good coach. They're a really well-coached team that just came off their worst game of the year by far. Like, they just struggled on offense. They turned the ball over 20 times. Like, just a really bad game for them. So this is like the game that I would expect them to bounce back. I think they're going to score in the 90s in this game.
Wow.
So I think Michigan's going to have like their
I
best.
might just take the over.
Yeah, I was going to say,
So
I'm going to take the over.
I'm also taking the over. Yeah, the over is at 140.5. So I'm locking Michigan 10.5, and I'm taking the over. I thought about locking the over because I feel better about that, but as a fan, I'm going to lock the pick against the spread.
I think Maryland's always a good team to like cover for some reason. They're always like right there.
The game we played against them, well, we beat them by like 20 the first time we played them like a week or 2 ago. Yeah. But for the first half, it was close, and they are a good team. So, yeah, I'm excited for that one.
My last pick for tomorrow is Ball State at Miami, Ohio. I have Ball State by 3.5.
Knowing what sport? Oh, that's basketball.
By the way, Bulls just won.
I see that. Bulls beating Houston. All right.
All right, let me check. Pistons, Heat. Let me refresh. So I had the line at 5.5.
Well, 6.5.
Pistons are losing by 8 with 2.5 left.
This is a lot of points.
I need some garbage time points. Yeah. Well, what's going to happen is Detroit's going to foul them, and they're going to win by 15.
I don't know, 15. That's a little
usually when if you're losing late though, it's more likely they're gonna pull away than that we cover.
Yeah,
I'll check it later, but
but yeah. So I think I know for me at least, basketball has been really fun to get into betting with, and I am still somebody who's getting more into college hoops. And so it's really made me a little more invested in that than I normally would be. So,
yep, nice. Yeah, I've got, like I said, the Maryland, Michigan. I'm taking the over and Michigan. I'm also playing, I'm going to go in Big Ten basketball picks this week. I've got Purdue at Ohio State. I'm taking Purdue +4.
Purdue's really good this year, by the way.
They are. And Ohio State came off a really good win against, I think, Illinois. A couple days ago. So I think they might be a little overvalued, and I think Purdue is probably the better team, and I'm getting 4, so I'll take them. And then I've got Penn State at Illinois. I'm taking Illinois -8. Kind of same with Michigan. I think you bounce back. If you're a good, well-coached team, you bounce back big after a loss. Penn State's one of the worst teams in the Big Ten. So since the number is less than 10, I'm going to take Illinois to cover.
That's a good. I like that one.
I was thinking about Illinois. I can't bet Illinois because Illinois, they don't let us bet Illinois in Illinois.
You could pick it on here still, but yeah, you just can't actually play it.
I'd rather just bet it on my own. Yeah. So.
I always forget about that. Yeah.
It's the worst because I wanted to do Iowa versus who was it this past weekend? It was Iowa versus Northwestern, I think, and I want to bet Iowa, but I couldn't do it because you can't bet your own fucking state apparently. So fuck it. Yeah. All right. So I'll have my pick tomorrow, guys. I'll tweet it out. And then I'll still be on the streak. So follow me, guys. Victory Chicago. I'm a fucking hot streak.
Gotcha. I'm on a hot streak. Only 3 games.
You are too.
Richie, so you can follow me too.
We're both on a high streak.
94. Yeah,
I am on a streak, not hot or cold, just a streak.
Streaks in your underwear.
Games. Yeah. It happens. Well, we have 2 locks on this episode, and so now's when we mention that our locks are brought to you by the Shoot Your Shot Sports merch store. Go to shop.shootyourshotsports.com and check out our latest gear. We have new hats, shirts, sweaters, and mugs, and we're dropping them new releases often. Go there and lock down the gear for your favorite shows right now.
That's right. Yeah, so I think that does it for tonight's episode, correct?
Correct.
We have a lot of NFL stuff to get to, more basketball and NHL on Wednesday. So be back here in a couple days. Reggie, do you want to close us out?
Yeah. So we get to the scorecast real quick. This is not scripted, by the way, but
it's all off the cuff.
This is all off the cuff. But that concludes the Shoot Your Shot Scorecast for this week. Remember to subscribe so you never miss another pick. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Richard Chicago. That's me. Furious George 94 on the top left. Michigan Hat on the top right. For all our dumb commentary on the games, we're all watching. So with all the uncertainty in the world, one thing that is always certain is our predictions. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on Wednesday for more correct picks.
Pistons within 5.
Oh, man.
Awesome. You're going to get it, dude. I believe in you.
Oh, man.
I'm shoving you positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, Patricia loves NFL stuff, but we're talking about the Pistons, so whatever. All right. Later, guys.
See you guys.
See you guys.